Hello and welcome. I got 7 days left of my subscription. Subscription to 14. Might as well do something with it. I was doing side quests before. I'm gonna continue with that. I love the Asm step. Here we go. Fancy doing some hunting for me. I have been so busy trading today that I had no time to go hunting, which is an issue as I am nearly out of buzz ingredients. I would like you to slay 4 stepdozos for me and bring back their meat. You should be able to find some just outside of Reunion. Buzz. Fresh buzz, guaranteed to satisfy, made with game caught daily by the finest Asgard hunters and prepared by our husbands. Fresh buzz. It's a really good shield. Do you have my meat? We Daskar are somewhat different to other tribes in all our hunting, in that all our hunting is done by our women. My little girls are already proving to be quite skilled with the bow and arrow. I am sorry to take even more of your time, but could you deliver the Dizzle meat to my husband? You will find them just behind the nearby tent. Why, hello. Can I help you with something? Ah, you have been hunting for my wife, have you? You have my thanks. I must say, it is quite nice to have the chance to speak with someone that does not belong to my tribe. I would love to talk more, but it is really time I got back to cooking. Speak with my wife and I am sure she will see you are rewarded for your hard work. I would love to talk more, but I really need to focus on my cooking. Speak. I need to eat food. You may not be aware of this, but those from outside our tribe seldom have the chance to speak with Daskar men. Usually we keep our men at home, but my husband Buzz are so much better than anything I can make. I felt I would be depriving my customers if I did not give them the opportunity to sample his cooking. Regardless, it is time to go back to work. Thank you for all you have done. What are you about? Would you mind helping out a trader who is down on their luck? I simply need you to promote my wares to the locals. Try your best to bring the subject up as naturally as possible. I would specifically like you to mention the smoked fish I have for sale. I caught them back in Nazari. Okay. Alright. Caught in Nazare, you say? I might go and take a look later. Have you ever had smoked fish from Nazari before? I hear they're quite delectable. I've only had them once, but I would never forget it. One of the tastiest meals I've ever had, for sure. If someone's selling it in Reunion, then I'll be the first in line to buy some. Hello again. I am pleased to say I have had a few customers stop by since you went up to spread the word of my fish. If business continues to be this good, then I might have enough to buy some pearl before heading home. The ocean breeze makes Azari a rather chilly place to live. Oh, I cannot wait to get back to see my husband again. Thank you for all your help. Tell me, as a fellow outsider, what do you think of Questory Customs? They are a bit of an odd bunch if you ask me, but at least they are willing to let non-Exilia trade here as well. Oh, I'm beginning to wonder if I will ever be able to sell my wares. I was so certain I could finally make a success of myself here as a trader. Ah, hello there. Tell me, have you ever tried your hand at running your own market stall? I myself have been struggling to sell much of anything of late. Observing someone else may be just what I need. Let me know if you feel up to the challenge. Are you willing to tend to my stall? Fantastic. I have a feeling I am going to learn a lot from observing you. I have always prided myself on having a varied assortment of goods for sale. There should be something here for every kind of customer. The best of luck to you. Oh my, quite a selection of food you have. Let me think. Yesterday we had fish. Trader, what would you recommend for a bunch of growing boys with healthy appetites? Fish. I'm not so sure my boys would like that. I think I should go buy meat from another stall. Wow, I'm really bad at this. You have failed to make a sale. The previous customer did not appreciate your recommendation. Give me a toy. Mommy said I could buy a toy because I've been good. I don't have much money, so it should be something cheap. What can I buy? Cheap wooden flute? A flute? I never played one before, but maybe Daddy can teach me. I'll take it. You made a sale. Nicely done. Huh. Oh, I pine for that buxom maiden self, but I not know how to express my feelings. Whatever should I do? You'll get nowhere with a face like that. I've got just the book for you. A book, you say? Pray tell me, what is it called? Wally, Love Songs of Legend. Love songs, now that you mention it, I remember her saying she enjoyed music. I will take that book, thank you. Do you think this necklace suits me? I just bought it from that stall over there. Oh, what a nice shade of scarlet. I'm glad you think so. I fell in love with the color the moment I saw it and knew it had to be mine. In fact, I had actually been planning on buying 2 pieces of jewelry today. Do you have anything for sale? Scarlet earrings. Those will go perfectly with my necklace. I will have them, thank you. That said, I'm quite taken with this ruby ring as well. Give me both the earrings and this ring. You made a sale, nicely done. I must say, I'm very impressed. I had no idea there was still so much I had to learn about trading. Up until now, I had simply recommended whatever I thought was best, but it is clear that the customer wishes should always be my top priority. Thank you for all your help. I have many goods from far beyond the borders of the steppe. Mayhap they are common trinkets to you, traveler, but you should desire the familiar. You need only ask. Would you mind helping me with an investigation? Those who do business here are allowed to set their own prices. However, I have heard word of a trader that has been abusing this system by charging more for their goods exclusively for foreign customers. Should this continue, Reunion's reputation shall suffer great damage. I have taken it upon myself to regularly check the traders' stalls, but I suspect the culprit is hiding their extraordinary at prices from me. That is why I require your help. Please investigate the local traders, taking note of the wares and the prices they sell them for. I have marked the 5 stalls I would like you to visit on your map. Report back to me when you are done. Why, that exotic aura you admit. You must be a traveler from far-off lands. Can I interest you in some kumis? It is the most luxurious local drink I can offer. Batuku's stall contains an assortment of alcoholic beverages. All of our wares are being sold for very expensive prices. Okay, so Batuku. Why? Oh. Oh. Come and get your hands on the juiciest fruits and vegetables available in Reunion. Mizgal's stall contains fruits and vegetables. All of his wares are being sold for expensive prices. mascot too. Surely not. Struggling to find something, search no longer. I'm sure I have to have it in stock. Bowser stall contains a mix of meat, fish, and assorted trinkets. All of his wares are being sold for cheap prices. Oh. You there, traveler. Can I interest you in some smoked meat? My prices may be steep, but the satisfaction is guaranteed. Yosure's stall contains raw meat, sausages, and smoked food. All of our wares are being sold for expensive prices. It's basically everybody that we didn't do a side quest with. How many buzz do you fancy, miss? Chamber's stall contains various kinds of buzz. All of our wares are being sold for fair prices. Okay, so put Tuki, Mazda, and Yasuri. Take Mazda, yes. Finish. Well, what did you learn? Alcoholic beverages. Expensive. I see. What about mascot? Fuck. Fruits and vegetables, I believe it was. Expensive. Understood. Tell me about yesterday's stall. That was meat, and it was expensive. And botokugi, a mix of meat, fish, and other trinkets. Cheap. And finally, what about chamburi? Buzz, fairly priced. Are you quite sure about that? You did not seem confident in your answers. By all means, go and check the stalls once more if your memory is hazy. Are you fucking serious? What fucking bullshit. Okay. Okay, that's what I got wrong. Okay. That more or less matches up with what I had learned myself. Well, if you exclude Batoki, Kumis is hardly a luxury commodity in these parts. No doubt she was hoping a traveler such as yourself would be ignorant to the fact. She cannot be allowed to continue this kind of behavior. I will give her a stern warning later. Thank you for your help. The Equestrier has entrusted me with a reward that I was to give to anyone able to aid me in uncovering the crafty trader. I would say you had done more than enough to be worthy of it. Questar believe all words are merely lies. That is why they do not speak. It is also why I am forced to deal with so many troubled travelers, unable to understand Reunion's ways. I do not enjoy the role, but there are a few others here willing to explain things orally. Okay, you're in, Bill. You're not. Oh, you're important. I'll leave you for later. I got so lost for okay. Save you for second to last. There is a matter that I require your help with. I want to show my appreciation to the Questry for creating Reunion. The marketplace allows us to trade and communicate with other tribes. We would have struggled to do either before Reunion was set up. After speaking with my fellow traders, we decided that we would host a banquet for the Quester. However, 3 of them are still yet to deliver their fruit for the feast. I'm still waiting on Bogger and Pluto. Please seek them out and tell them you wish to discuss the banquet. Oh, my apologies for being so late. We got callers still few in number, and it took somewhat longer than anticipated to gather what we required. However, I can assure you it will have been worth the wait. I made sure to collect only the finest ingredients to show our gratitude to the questier. My apologies for the delay, though I think the questier will enjoy what I have brought. Smoked fish straight from Azari. I would normally not go to such lengths, but the questier have done so much for us. The mere fact that they allow non-exila into reunion is truly commendable. No doubt their generosity is motivated by trade, but I would be lying if I said it was not the reason why I too come here. The banquet. Do not worry, my contribution is ready. I have been incredibly busy of late, and it completely slipped my mind. Our tribe's hunters are so skilled we often have more food than we know what to do with. Having somewhere like reunion where we can trade our unnecessary meat is a great help to us. Were you able to find all three traders? Quite a selection indeed. Have you ever heard why the questier founded Reunion? They say a questieri child died from an illness that would have been treatable with the right medicine. Alas, the questier had no means of procuring the cure at the time. As you say, there are plenty of other popular theories that may be true. The questier are hardly going to open their mouths and tell us which is correct after all. Not that it really matters a great deal. We owe them a huge debt regardless. What level are you? Oh. You're blue, so I'll save you for last. Yes. Have you by any chance come for a walk around the market? I look after families' children while they shop here. I also keep my eyes open for any children that get separated from their parents. If you happen to cross any lost boys and girls, please tell them to come here. I had no idea there was a lady like that. I will go and play with her until Daddy finishes his work. Though I do wish I knew where my brother had gone off to. Maybe he's with the lady already. What are you talking about? I'm not lost. There's a lady here who looks after lost children. Maybe I'll go and speak with her, but not because I'm lost or anything. See, there's a nice lady that will look after me. I will go and search for her now. By the way, have you seen any other children that look like me? Okay, so that's the brother. Fun. Always a rush. Get that girl. Hey. I have had 3 children come saying you sent them to me. I was only supposed to be looking after one today, but things have gotten quite lively. I never cease to be amazed at how friendly our children are with each other. Tribal boundaries mean nothing to them. This group alone contains a pair of Hema twins, a Balari girl, and the Baya Quad child that was here from the start. Their tribes are all so different. One of every 3 Hema pregnancies results in twins just like these 2. Quad women have a tradition of taking multiple husbands, and the Balaliers support themselves by collecting dung, drying it, and turning it into charcoal, which they sell to other tribes. They have all been brought up so differently, and yet they get along so well. Some days I wish we adults could behave the same. Regardless, that is of no concern to a traveler such as yourself. Thank you for your help. All rivalries are to be forgotten while one is in reunion. That is the principle the marketplace was founded on. I truly hope the day comes when we are all at peace. You can tell from the timidness of Kashinet's nod that he is worried by something. Kishan points to the north. The haste at which he extends his arm suggests there is something in that direction which requires your attention. Yep. Oh, thank you so much. That was nearly the end of me. I must thank Kakash and as well for sending help. I'm quite impressed you understood that you were needed here. Working out exactly what the Questir are trying to communicate is never easy. They believe all words to be lies and as such, never open their mouths. However, they are both loyal and honest. That is why so many are more than happy to do business with them. Tell Gosh, and that I will be alone shortly. I will set off as soon as I have reloaded my cart. The tension has finally left Shan's also expressive face. You take note of the message of thanks relayed via his warm gaze. Okay, Gascott. Yeah, Gascott or Attic and Warrior. Is this a chest? No. Quest chain? Or no? I'm just gonna do Gascott's thing. I don't remember what I did with this dude, but it was Netherite Rust. Let us start by finding out just how Equestria communicate with one another. If you cannot learn this much, then there's not much point in being here. It is to that end I would have you ask the locals about their customs. Of course, I too shall try asking, although I fear I may have already gained an unfavorable reputation with the locals. Can't even begin to think why. Are you helping Gascott? Quite a handful, isn't he? He is not doing his fellow outsiders any favors, of that you can be certain. You would do well to tell him it is about time he started following Equestria rules for a change. You would have me explain Equestria customs to you. I would assume most people would pick those up after spending a few days here. Mind you, our merchant friend makes me wonder. Equestria refuse to speak. They think all words to be lies. If you wish to earn their trust, then simply follow this principle. It should be clear what you need to do. If you wish to understand the Equestria, you should start by considering why this area was named Reunion. The Zealot tribes constantly fight with one another. However, whilst they are in reunion, all conflict is prohibited. The area was founded based on the ideal of the Exalia coming together as one. All conflict is prohibited between the Exalia and Reunion. It serves as a beacon of hope for those that wish for their tribes to reunite as one. it's not just the Quister. All the buddies Ella in this place hardly speak, though they're quite good at scaring, I must say. Did you fare any better? We're supposed to show our intentions through actions, you say. Yes, over-reliance on speech is something we should all endeavor to avoid. Then there is truly one thing for it. We gain their trust by showing them we come in peace. Yes, I shall greet all those in the reunion and show that I want to be their friend. Here's an idea. Why don't you go and greet Kotota first? She's the one we really have to convince after all. Kotota looks at you quizzically. Show her that you wish to be friends. That worked. Kota seems unsure how to react to your gesture. You wonder how to proceed. Kill her with kindness. Take a gentler approach. She may not like this. Wally-ho. Kota is unsure how to perceive your actions. You wonder how best to communicate your intentions. Friendlier approach. Kota chuckles to herself. It seems all is forgiven that you have earned her trust. Oh, fancy seeing you here, Kota. Allow me to show you just how friendly I am. Behold, the bomb dance of Fugane. Come on now, do not be shy. Let us all get to know each other. Why do you stare at me so? Well, it seems that I've overstayed my welcome. Come along, Yo. Let us not bother this lovely Quister any further. Pray meet me outside. No one seems to find Gascot's version of the bomb dance especially charming. I am ever the optimist, but even I would struggle to say that went according to plan. I just don't understand. When I danced in front of a Quester earlier, several gathered to watch. You should have seen them, Yo. They were beckoning for others to come look, pointing fingers, laughing. They loved my performance. After such a positive reception, I was certain Katota would respond in a similar manner, perhaps even dance with me. But no, all I saw was rage in her eyes. However, I have indeed gained a better understanding of their ways. Now I just need to consider how to approach them next time. In consideration of the fact that showing it my enthusiasm through Dan's had little effect, I suggest we consider a new approach. Instead of approaching the questioner directly, we focus on improving my reputation with the other tribes. As I have previously mentioned, I brought countless goods with me from faraway lands, the likes of which the Exilia have never seen. If I advertise these wares in Reunion, there will be crowds begging to trade with me in no time. Would you be up to the task of promoting my goods to those that have only just arrived in Reunion? I shall focus on the groups that enjoyed my bomb dance performance. No doubt they are eager to see me again. You see, there's a merchant about selling weapons from foreign lands. Interesting indeed, but why do you think to tell me of this fact? Poor man's been denied permission to trade in Reunion. Well, I can certainly see why they turn him away if that's what he's selling. Though that works well for me. That is to say, he has my deepest sympathies. We Gase are skilled hunters, certainly the most capable of all the Exilia tribes. We fully understand the importance of weaponry. I, for one, would certainly like to see your friend given permission to trade. In fact, I'll even give him some advice on how to plead his cause. While I'm talking with the merchant, I would advise you continue your efforts to win over the quest deer. Something you may wish to keep in mind. The quest deer are always in need of oil to keep the lanterns lit in Reunion. Slay a step gated and bring back a lump of its fat. The quest deer are sure to appreciate the gesture. In the meantime, I will tell your friend all about trading in Reunion. I shall see to it he knows absolutely everything. Oh yes. Okay then. I knew that beast would be no match for you. I also knew Gascot would be no match for my cunning scheme. What's that? Did I say something? No, of course not. Hello again. Yo, Jebe has told me everything. I hear you are going to procure some beast fat. Excellent. Let us proceed this to Questir, as Jebe suggested, and earn their trust. A wise decision. You would do well to follow my advice if you wish to trade here. Excuse me. What did we talk about, you ask? Nothing especially interesting. He merely gave me some guidance as to how I could secure permission to trade here. Speaking of which, thank you for gathering the step guard, good and fat. Could you give it to Kota for me? There's something else that requires my attention. Kota is unsure why you have visited. Show her you mean well by handing over the step good and fat. Kota is flabbergasted. You wonder if her reaction has something to do with the advice Jebe gave to Gascot. Kota gives the sticky animal fat back to you. It seems she wants you to talk with me and Khan about what Jebe said to Gascot. The Khan is waiting to see how you will act. The Khan gazes upon you, as if staring into your very soul. It seems he wishes you to grant him your succor. How will you respond? What does grant him your succor mean? Just nod. The Khan nods at you approvingly. It seems you have earned his trust. Khan points to the northeast. It appears there is something in that direction that he would like you to investigate. Oh, it's day out. This would appear to be the area the Khan bid you to visit. You decide to wait for a while and see if anything happens. You came after all. Do you have the weapons? Yes, you are certain this will allow me to trade in reunion? Certainly. The Questor are indebted to us. They'll listen to anything we ask of them. They'll have permission to trade. You'll have permission to trade in no time. All I ask is that you sell your weapons to us first, all of them. I am especially interested in the bombs you foreigners make. Bombs? Well, I have some, although they're used for mining, not war. I don't have a great many either. None of that matters. Just give me everything you have, you fool. Then you will go back to your wretched homeland and bring more. Are you positive you have been telling me the truth this whole time? When Yo and I talked to the Yora in reunion, we were told everyone there was equal and at peace. Yet you would monopolize all the weapons I have for sale. You also claim the Quistir will listen to anything you say, but I know full well they do not listen to anyone. It seems I was wrong to call you a fool earlier. You have a fair bit of knowledge beneath that thick skull of yours, I see. Now you've caught on to my plan. There is no reason to continue the ruse. We need your bombs to become the dominant tribe. Now hand them over, you cur. Motherfucker. Yo, please accept my apologies. You told me I had to come alone. Jebe, I knew you were foolish, but I never imagined you were so far beyond redemption. I'm sorry we had to involve you in this adventure. However, your efforts have helped us save Reunion from great harm. I'll make sure that Gesei Khan is informed of events. I imagine he will be keen to see Jinbei is punished for his crimes. How did things come to this? The Jisei may be the most skilled at hunting, but they are ultimately at the mercy of their weapons. There is a limit to what one can attain on the Aslam steppe. No doubt they have long wondered what they could accomplish were they able to get their hands on weapons from faraway lands. Jebe is one of the most radical Gesei I have had the misfortune of meeting. He harbors an intense hatred for the larger tribes such as the Ardakurum and the Jungrid. His plan was to use foreign tools to demonstrate the Gesei's supposed superiority. I did not ask for any of this. I simply wanted to sell my wares, that I may make a living for myself. Do not involve me in your tribal feuds. You clearly still do not understand just why you are hated so in Reunion. Think back to that fat Jebe you procured to turn into oil for Reunion lamps. What do you think happens when bombs are set near oil? You mean to say my actions were endangering the lives of those who live in Reunion. I understand Tota's reluctance now. She foresaw that the trade of foreign weapons would bring only conflict to Reunion. It would have been irresponsible of her to allow me to trade with these Zela here. Now everything is clear. There is little reason for me to stay any longer. Allow me to apologize for all the trouble I have caused so far. You are handed a valium covered with the Crestair markings. Kotota points in the direction Gascot headed. It seems she would have you present the valium to him. I've just finished saying farewell to that group of Bomb Dance fans. Could it be? This is the very valium required to trade in Reunion. But why would Koda see it fit to bestow this honor upon me? My near bungle almost set Reunion ablaze. Because you didn't sell any bombs, you stopped yourself from making a mistake. But of course, these bombs are for mining, not mass genocide. It's obvious to me now just why they placed their faith in actions. Their gesture has made me feel genuine joy for the first time in a long while. And whilst I would love nothing more than to begin trading right away, I must make one more trip back to our office in Kugane first. I need to have a good think about what I should sell here. I'm inclined to believe fruit, spices, and seeds of plants suited to the local climate would go down well. I am sure Kotota would appreciate such goods being traded in Reunion. I will return as soon as I am ready. This region is so different to anywhere I have been that it is precisely what makes it fascinating. However, there are still countless people out there who have no understanding of its culture. Just like me when I first arrived here. What's more, if traders such as myself descend upon Reunion in droves, the Questir will doubtless struggle to keep them under control. That is why I must return to give back to this land that has taught me so much. I owe a great debt to the Questir and to you, Yo. I truly hope to see you again in Reunion someday. admin stream for hour 10. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break. I'll be back. could ask you for help, I have no one else to turn to. I have searched all over the Asm Steppe for one single flower. Someone told me that it was sold in Reunion, but I have no luck here either. I have had no luck here either. Could you search for this flower for me? It shall not be a dangerous task by any means. No, I should not lie, least of all to a visitor to our land. It will be a job fraught with peril, for the only way to obtain the flower is by slaying a purple. If you are willing to help, you should be able to find some north of here. Please slay 3 of them and bring back their flowers. Oh. No, I'm not a warrior right now. Now I see why that guy was killing these things. Were you able to get the flowers? Oh my, that stench. Quite ghastly indeed. I suppose I should tell you just why I needed these flowers. I belong to the Ardekrum, the largest of the Exiliate tribes. Recent events have led to me being considered as a future Khan. The position brings with it much power and pleasures, but by the same token it has given rise to bitter and bloody rivalries. My older brother was a candidate before me, but after no less than 8 attempts on his life, he vanished without nary a trace. In his absence, I have risen in line of succession, meaning I am now the marked man. I did not ask for this. Alas, wishing that it were not so, will not stay the daggers in the dark. That is why I set out these foul-smelling flowers to ward off the would-be assassins. And thanks to your help, I may enjoy a moment respite. In the meantime, I will set about finding a permanent solution to my problem. That is, finding my brother, Adirik. Unless I do so, there will be no peace for me, save in death. I see. So it's a blue quest, but it has like no ending. Or is it just move to here? No, it's the same amount of quests, I would say. I feel like I wasted my food because I'm gonna call the stream. Oh well, it happens. Well, thanks for joining me, thanks for watching, all that good shit. I'll see you in the next one. I enjoyed this. Peace.